Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my updated favorite perfumes. This one is kind of like my spring summer recommendations, my updated perfume collection, kind of like an all-in-one, and just like the perfumes that I've been reaching for a lot lately. I know it's like a spring video, but I have on a chocolate lip and an olive shirt. That's because here in New York it was very cold today. It's really bipolar, the weather here. It feels like summer one day and then winter the next. So yeah, don't be thrown off by the dark lips. The perfumes that I'm going to be talking about are very spring appropriate. I do change my perfumes up depending on the season. So I like deep, sexy, musky scents for the winter and the fall. A lot of patchouli, a lot of musk, a lot of woodsy scents. And then for the spring and summer, I'm not really a citrus fan, but I do like floral, light, airy, crisp, clean perfumes. So before we get started, I am going to give you a quick overview of all my perfumes. I recently have been renovating my room, so I did kind of switch up my whole perfume collection, and I get more use out of them because when you see something, you're more prone to using it. So let's go ahead and get started with the collection portion of the video. So here is an overview of this section of my room where I keep my perfumes. So top shelf, we have some lippies, a candle, some faux flowers. So I do keep some perfumes on this shelf, kind of like my decorative perfumes. So in the back we have Vince Camuto, we have the Ariana Grande Fancy Love from Jessica Simpson. In the back is J'adore by Dior, we have Coco Madame as well, and then a Jo Malone Peony. And here's where I keep the bulk of my perfumes. So back there I keep my taller perfumes. I have Givenchy Haute Couture, Paris Hilton perfume, Flower by Kenzo. Back there I have an Ed Hardy perfume, a Paris Hilton perfume. This set is from Derek Crosby and it is the sampler. You can get that at Sephora. I just love the colors. These shades are from Sonia Kashuk. On this tray I keep all of my pink bottles, my gold bottles, my clear bottles. So up at the front I have Zara Joyful Tuberose, Dolce by Dolce Gabbana, Miss Dior, we have Tocca, we have Bulgari Omnia. Back here we have Gucci, I have Angels and Demons, Dahlia Divine from Givenchy, Tory Burch, more Tocca, Coach, Gucci Bamboo, Chance by Chanel, Paco Rabanne Olympia, we have Versace Eros, Classic, Gucci Guilty, and then all the way back here I have Zara Rose Gold. It's just a larger bottle, so I keep it back there. This one is Roses Musk by Montale, and then this one is Candy Rose by Montale. I love the bottles on that. These are just little samples of a Tory Burch perfume, so those are all the perfumes I keep in there. And then on this tray I keep all of my darker perfumes. So up at the front I have Marc Jacobs Decadence. I love the bottle. Kenzo, I have YSL Mon Paris, I have MAC Turquoidic, Tom Ford Black Orchid, Elizabeth and James Nirvana. This is Gucci Rush. Back here is my Christian Louboutin Tornade Blonde, Alien, YSL Black Opium. We have my Burberry. Over here we have Stella by Stella McCartney. This is Dolce by Dolce Gabbana, but the rose edition. So I do have the regular, and then this is the rose one. This is Armani C. I have two Juliette Has a Gun perfumes. So this one is not a perfume, and then this one is Lady Vengeance. Here we have Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which back here I keep my Carolina Herrera 212 Sexy. And then I have my Moschino Fresh perfume. I do keep some of my perfumes in my mom's room, kind of like the ones I don't use as often and the ones that she likes, so we kind of share those. But those are my perfumes. Definitely loving this a lot better. This setup just looks a lot cleaner, more organized, and I can actually see all of my perfumes because the smaller ones are in the front, larger ones in the back, and then I have my really pretty decorative ones up there. So I did team up with Scentbird for this video. So Scentbird is a really cool service that allows you to try out new perfumes every single month for $14.95. You can use the coupon code Rosita25 for 25% off your first purchase. So every month you can try out a different perfume. They do have recommendations, or you can choose from over 450 scents. The first one that I want to mention is this one, which is the Coach perfume. So I did mention it in a favorites, but this is what it looks like inside. So you can go ahead and buy other color cases, but the first month you do get a complimentary white one, which is really nice, and they are reusable, super travel friendly. I love that it's a twist up, so you're not going to be wasting your perfume. You don't have to worry about it messing up. You just twist up and you have your perfume on the go. So sometimes I watch perfume videos and I don't actually want to commit to the bottle because perfumes are different on every single person, every single body. So depending on your chemistry, perfumes can mix well or not. So I really like to try my perfumes out, but samples don't really last too long, so this is a really nice way to try out perfumes perfumes, or if you really love a perfume and you want to carry it with you in your purse, you can get it in a Scentbird. So you could just throw this in your purse and have your favorite perfume on the go. In this case, I have Tocca Stella. In this really pretty pink purple case, I have Elie Saab, I hope that's how you pronounce it, Le Parfum, which I actually got based off the Scentbird recommendations. I put what kind of perfumes I like. I was reading reviews and I got this one just to try it out. I've never heard anyone talk about it, but I got it based off of the Scentbird website. And then in this hot pink one, I have a perfume that one of you recommended to me, and this is the Michael Kors Sexy Amber. So when you guys recommend perfumes to me, this is an awesome way for me to try them out. So you get 8 milliliters, which is a really good amount, and I just love the convenience of just throwing one of these in your bag. So don't forget to check out Scentbird. I'll have a coupon and a link down in the description bar. So my first recommendation is the Coach perfume, which I actually have a Scentbird of. I love this perfume. I got it based off a recommendation of a security guard at Ulta. A lot of you guys actually have purchased it because of me, so thank you for trusting me. So I kind of categorize my perfumes as like nighttime, daytime, floral, woodsy, sexy, crisp. So those are kind of just like what I categorize my perfumes as, and this one would definitely fall in the girly, floral, fruity category. And I do like this for daytime, but I love it for nighttime. It has great staying power. Both men and women compliment me when I wear this because it's just a good classic sexy scent. It's not too much. It's not like 2 and 2 Carolina Herrera, which is very floral, so for some people it could be kind of like elderly. This one is floral but done right. Like, it's just so good. So you definitely have to try this one out if you haven't. So I like this perfume because it doesn't give me a headache, doesn't make me nauseous, doesn't make me sneeze. So love Coach, and I've been using it quite a lot. My next recommendation is probably the coolest perfume bottle that I own besides my Moschino Windex bottle. This is the Carolina Herrera Good Girl perfume. I think the bottle is so unique. I know for some people this could be kind of considered like tacky or just too much or just too flashy, I guess. I don't know why they call this Good Girl, because I think this is totally like a bad girl scent. The bottle and the scent itself is just so sexy. Like, the way this bottle looks is how it smells. I feel like when you wear this, you wear like all black and you put on a red lip and you throw this on and you just kill it. Whether you want to seduce someone or you're just going out with your girls at night, this is the perfect nighttime scent. It's very sexy. In the day, I kind of prefer something light and airy, but this one is definitely like super girly. So I love Carolina Herrera perfumes. I think they last really well on my skin. They mix really well with my body, so I had to get this one. I love her perfumes, and the bottle is just like to die for. So I love this for spring, nighttime. Definitely a sexy one. So now let's switch it up to a daytime perfume. So this is Tocca Simone. I recently just fell in love with Tocca, the whole brand. I love their hand lotions, their body scrubs, just everything about the brand. This one is supposed to resemble like airy beach, bronzed skin without smelling like coconut or sun tanning lotion. So usually when you think of like a beachy scent, you think of like sea salt and just like citrus, I guess. Well, depending what you think of when you think of the beach. But this one is like beachy, but like more like boardwalk. Not coconut, not anything like that. This is just really fruity, very feminine, and I just really love this for daytime. This is like my shopping perfume. I think it's lightweight. This is the type that's not gonna bother anyone else's senses. It's just girly, but fresh, but clean and lightweight. Definitely one that you just kind of throw on. If you're not sure what perfume to throw on that day, you can throw this one on and you don't have to really think about it. This is just one of those throw on perfumes. So I really love this one. It doesn't look like I've used it, but I've used it a lot. I love spraying this and kind of just like walking into it. This is just so feminine and I really like that. I mean, besides the color being pink, I actually bought this because of a Sephora employee. She put me on. I was like, what's your favorite perfume? Because I love to know everyone's favorite perfume. And she pointed towards this one. I never had heard of the brand and I fell in love with the brand. So speaking of Tocca, this is a newer spring recommendation that I have for you guys. This is Tocca Giulietta. So I mentioned in my last favorites video that I fell in love with the Giulietta hand lotion because it's so clean and so fresh and it makes my hands smell amazing all day and really soft. So a PR company that I actually work with sent me the Tocca Giulietta perfume. So this is the mini bottle and I love it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because I said in that video that I don't like fresh perfumes, but this smells exactly like the hand lotion. It's so fresh and so clean. Like, this is the cleanest scent I own. It literally almost smells like soap, but in a good way. It's not like detergent or anything. It just smells like fresh, clean laundry. When I smell this one, I think of like white, airy sheets like blowing in the wind in your backyard, daisies, and just something so soft and delicate and plush. It really brings me there. Perfumes really create like memories and visions for me. So that's what I think about when I smell this one, and I love it. So Tocca Giulietta, very clean, where Simone is just very girly. So depending on what you like, they do have a ton of other ones. I know some of you were leaving me comments about them, so I'm glad you guys like it too. So Tocca Giulietta. My next recommendation was one that I didn't think I was going to like, and this is the YSL Mon Paris. So this one is the sweetest perfume that I own. This almost smells like candy. That's how sweet it is. I mean, I fell in love with the bottle, and I had to give this one a second try because at first I was like, no, not feeling it. I'm not really a sweet kind of person, but I really do like it, and this gets me so many compliments when I wear it. People go crazy for this. If you're like me and don't like candy-like perfumes, try this one out anyway because it really just changed on me. At first I was just like, I'm not gonna like it. I sprayed it once. I was like, not doing it. But now I actually really like it. So this is a good daytime, again, like shopping perfume. So on Sephora it says it was inspired by Paris, a city of intense love. Red berries and pear immediately exude sensuality and femininity. The exotic white datura flower, the soul of the fragrance, embodies desire and seduces the senses. Definitely a berry kind of perfume, but this isn't so over the top where you're gonna get everyone like sick or coughing or sneezing. But this is a good just like shopping perfume, a day out with the girls, you know, just like brunch. This one is the sweetest perfume that I own, yet tolerable for me. So YSL Mon Paris. Okay, my next recommendation is very expensive. This was actually a gift. So this is the Christian Louboutin Tornade Blonde. So Sephora says Tornade Blonde is not a color but a state of mind, the sense of love and adventure. It captivates with a gorgeous red rose set deep in a bed of sweet violet and cassis, feminine and potent, animalistic yet floral. So unlike YSL Mon Paris, which is very sweet, I find this extremely floral. So you really have to love floral scents to like this one because it is pretty extreme, and this is the type of perfume that does not wear off. So if you don't like this one, you're gonna have to just like shower and scrub this off because the staying power on this one is insane. So this is a 2.7 fluid ounce, but I find that the mist is so great on this one, and you don't need a lot because it's so strong. I've had this for quite a while and I've used it a lot, and it doesn't even look like I'm halfway through, and I'm telling you, I use this quite a lot. I like this one for events. I like mixing it. So this one's very floral, so I like mixing this one, and I just know that I'm gonna smell it throughout the day. So this is the type of perfume that I like when I'm going out for a really long time and I'm all made up and dressed up. I'll put this one on. I don't feel right putting this one on when I'm not ready, like for just running out the door. I wouldn't use this one. So this one's for when I'm feeling extra glam and extra feisty. I'll go with this one, but it's floral yet sexy. But I don't find that guys really like this one, but that's okay because I do. I think men just associate like floral with like grandmas, but I like it. It makes me feel very confident, very sexy, and it lasts forever on the skin. So very expensive, but you only need a little bit, and this will last you so long. It's crazy. I feel like I've used it so much and it's still right up there. So Christian Louboutin is not really known for perfumes, but this one was my favorite out of the three. So Tornade Blonde, definitely a unique bottle as well. If you're in the mood to check out a high-end fragrance, get a sample, test it out, see how it wears on your skin. If you don't like floral, you're gonna hate this because it is very potent, but I like it. It makes me feel confident. It makes me feel some kind of way. So Christian Louboutin Tornade Blonde. So the next one is a new one. Also talked about it in my favorites, but it is pretty new to my collection. This is Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. So I actually received this as a gift from my friend Sandra. She works at Bloomingdale's. Thank you so much, Sandra, if you're watching this. I love this. So I wanted this for a really long time, but I just wasn't buying perfumes for a while because perfumes can get pricey. So one of you actually recommended it to me and I had it in my cart. I took it out, and then one day I opened up a box from her, very random, and it was in there, and I was just so happy. I don't think you guys understood how happy I was. I literally yelled. It was just something that I wanted for so long, and then opening up a box to see it there, it just kind of made me feel like the universe was listening. Sephora is saying this is a woody and earthy smell, and the scent type is warm woods. It says this minimalist, fresh, and clean fragrance is hypoallergenic, good to know, and ideal for those who don't normally wear perfume. It is composed of a single note called cetalox, which is usually used in perfumery as a base note. Here it plays the lead role for a fragrance that will easily satisfy the most difficult tastes, and particularly those preferring discretion over complexity. So it says the founder, Romano, said, "This time I have created a perfume out of this one ingredient. A perfume that won't be one in the conventional sense of the world." So I think that's really awesome because I know a lot of people don't wear perfume. They work in places where they can't wear perfume. Perfumes make them sick. Perfumes give them allergic reactions. It makes them break out in rashes or just a whole bunch of things. I love that I could just throw this on and just go on with my day. And I also have received so many compliments on this, which is strange because it's not a very strong perfume at all. When I spray this, I don't like cough, or sometimes I sneeze because I put so much on sometimes, but every time I put this on, it's very simple, straight to the point. I don't really smell woodsy when I spray this, but again, it's different on everyone. Like I said in my favorites video, this reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue without the baby powder smell. I hate baby powder scented things. It really makes me nauseous. Like, you guys don't understand. Baby powder and me do not get along. That smell really drives me crazy. Like the Donna Karan Cashmere deodorant, I literally want to throw up when I smell that. I know that's kind of dramatic. I just feel so sick to my stomach when I smell Light Blue. It just gives me a headache and it makes me nauseous. So this is that, but without the baby powder. So it has that clean, airy, fresh kind of smell, and it's just a really good no-brainer. I really enjoy this one, and I've been using this a lot. I've noticed that throughout the week, I spray this one probably the most out of all of these perfumes. On a day-to-day basis, I am not fully decked in makeup and heels and jewelry like maybe some of you think. I'm actually very, very simple, plain Jane, and just low maintenance. I like to throw on some leggings, a tank top or a t-shirt, plain, some Converse, a leather jacket, and I'm good to go. So this is like the ideal perfume for that because it's not overbearing, it's not strong, it's not gonna make me sick. It's just so clean and so crisp. So definitely check this one out. Again, this one is called Juliette Has a Gun, and it's called Not a Perfume, which at first I thought Not a Perfume was just like a cool, like artsy Tumblr kind of name because it's not a perfume, but it is a perfume. But after reading that description on Sephora, I get why he named it Not a Perfume. It's different than any other perfume, so pretty cool. Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, and I do sell it at Sephora, so definitely check it out. They do have a couple of other scents. I do have one other one. It's the black and red one, which I like, but this is definitely the one that I recommend for spring. This next one was actually a gift from Sandra as well, and I've never heard of this brand. I believe the brand is called Montale or Montale. I've never heard of this brand, never have actually seen it, but fell in love with the bottle. So she actually sent me two. She sent me this one, Candy Rose, and the other one I think is called Roses Musk, Rose Musk, or Musk Rose. I have it over there, but this is my favorite out of the two. So this one's Candy Rose. So when I first got them, you know I was going for the musk one because I like musky scents. I like woodsy, sexy scents, but Candy Rose actually surprised me, and this one ended up being my favorite out of the two. I keep the little charm on it because I think it's really pretty. This is for someone who loves floral scents. If you love the smell of roses, you'd really like this one. I don't really understand the candy part of this. This one to me just reminds me of a room full of red and white roses. This is very, very, very floral. To me, this one is actually pretty musky and very rosy. So I like this one. It's different. I feel like it's very unique. I never smell anyone with this on. I've never actually heard of this brand. I've never seen it. So I like that because I like to smell different. So I like throwing this one on and mixing it with other perfumes. I kind of just randomly spray this one, but I think it's cool just to try something that no one else really has. So I think it's very unique, and if you like floral, you'll definitely like this one. So again, this one is Candy Rose. So my last two perfume recommendations are fairly new to me, and these are by Jo Malone. So this first one is Peony and Blush Suede. So my best friend actually used to work for Jo Malone, and I remember her talking about this one and saying that it was one of the most popular ones that they had. The experience of Jo Malone is unlike any other, whether you're getting it at Sephora, which they now carry Jo Malone online at Sephora and in 34th Street Herald Square here in New York, or you're going to a Jo Malone store, or you're getting it at a department store. I feel like the experience is just unique. They actually like wrap it up and package it really nicely, and they actually spray the tissue paper that goes in the box with the perfume. So I think that's very unique and very cool. It just makes for a nice experience. Also worth noting, Jo Malone is meant to be like mixed, so you can get two different scents and mix them. So I believe you can create your own, but you can also just buy two and just mix them. So they're meant to be mixed. They're meant to be used together, which is really cool because I've been doing that for so long, but like unofficially. Probably perfumes that don't go, but I just kind of like doing that because I like smelling unique. Sometimes you like one aspect of one perfume and another from another, so you kind of want to just like mix it. So that's cool. cool that they market this as like a customizing, mixing kind of perfume. So the first one I want to mention is Peony and Blush Suede. So Peony is actually one of my favorite types of flowers on Sephora. The fragrance family of this one is floral, obviously. Scent type is floral. The key notes are red apple, peony, and suede. And I think the red apple is really what makes this one so unique because it's floral yet clean and crisp, which you don't really find. A lot of floral scents are usually musky, where this one is crisp and sweet. So definitely unique. It says a flirtatious, juicy bite of red apple and the opulence of jasmine, rose, and girly flower mingle with the sensuality of soft blush suede for a luxurious and seductive trail. Elderly, it's definitely not floral like the Christian Louboutin. This is a different type of floral because of the red apple and the blush suede. To me, at first, this almost smells like a drink, and then it just kind of dries down really nicely. They have so many different types of perfumes. Jo Malone has so many different scents. So I want to know what your favorite is, if you've ever tried Jo Malone or if you own Jo Malone. I want to know your favorite. So this next one is the smaller bottle, and this is Mimosa and Cardamom. So I absolutely love mimosas, but I never thought I would love the scent in a perfume. So the smaller one is 1 fluid ounce, where this one is 3.4 fluid ounces. So this one is also in the floral fragrance family. The scent type is powdery florals, but I don't like powdery scents, so that kind of throws me off. And then the key notes are cardamom, mimosa, and tonka bean. Says mists of honeyed golden mimosa float above the spiciness of freshly crushed cardamom. I guess I can see the powdery, but it's not like baby powder. This definitely smells floral, but it doesn't remind me of a rose scent. I'm excited to mix this one in and just customize it and just see what works best with my body. But this one is very unique. I've never smelled anything like it. To me, this one reminds me of like lychee martinis with a bunch of flowers. I don't know why, but it's very unique, so I was intrigued by that. I like unique scents. I don't like smelling like everyone else. So I like smelling unique, and I kind of like switching it up. I don't want to smell like one specific thing, but I just know that I always want to smell good. I remember at IMAT, someone hugged me and said I smelled really good. And I jokingly said that was one of my main goals in life, is to smell good and to get compliments on it. I think perfumes just create memories, and they just bring you to a really nice place. Not only do they create memories for you, but for other people too. So I really like that when you put on a perfume and you experience something and then you put it on again. I like experiencing those moments, and I like associating perfumes with certain things, certain visions. If you Google like perfume reviews, there are people who go really in depth on like how it dries down and the notes, where I kind of just like describing perfumes based on what they make me feel, what they make me see. I kind of look at perfumes like with a vision and just like with a memory. So that's how I associate perfumes. I know you guys enjoy my perfume videos, so I wanted to get this one out. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and found it helpful. Let me know what your spring and summer perfume picks are, and also let me know if you try out any of these, because I love knowing that you guys enjoy perfume recommendations by me. So that's pretty much it for my perfume recommendations for spring and summer. Don't forget to give this video a like if you like these kinds of videos. I know some of you really like my perfume recommendations, but like this video if you want to see these a little bit more often, a little more frequently, just like current favorite perfumes, so it's not such a long list and I'm not like overwhelming you with perfume recommendations. So like this video if you like that idea, and I'll definitely do that for you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.